Hey guys, it's Shelley. Welcome back to Clean Green Being. If it's your first time here, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. If you don't mind, before you leave, hitting the subscribe button and the bell notification icon below, I would greatly appreciate it. And lastly, if you find the information in today's video helpful, be sure to hit the like button. So in today's video, I am going to be creating this look using an almost full face worth of Clove Hallow products. More specifically, I am going to be trying out their new award-winning liquid skin tint, their bronzer and lip velvet, which was so kindly sent to me by Clove Hallow themselves. So I'm really excited to try them out for you today. I have been eyeing up this skin tint for quite a while now, so I am really excited to give it a review. So if you're interested in sticking around and watching me create this almost full face look using Clove Hallow's liquid skin tint, bronzer, lip velvet, and more, then go ahead and keep on watching. Okay, so before I go ahead and get started creating this almost full face look using Clove Hallow products, I first want to give you a little bit of information about the brand. So if you aren't familiar, Clove Hallow was created by a makeup artist who believed in creating the most clean and natural beauty and skincare products that rival the conventional classics. Clove Hallow as a brand is vegan, cruelty-free, they are affordable, inclusive, and of course of pro quality. What I really love about Clove Hallow is that all of their products have the Clean 15 guarantee. Basically, all of their base formulas have 15 ingredients or less, and of those 15 ingredients, they have all been extensively researched for safety and of course quality. In terms of ingredients that Clove Hallow will not include in their products, they refrain from including parabens, phthalates, synthetic fragrances, and flavors. And in addition to this, they also refuse to include 1,500 other potentially harmful ingredients into their makeup and skincare. So I really love that. Again, as mentioned, all of their products are cruelty-free and they meet PETA standards, which is really amazing. So without any further ado, let's just go ahead and jump right into the footage of me creating this almost full face look using Clove Hallow product. All right, so let's just go ahead and get started. I am first going to be applying the Clove Hallow liquid skin tint. This is an award-winning foundation that provides flawless but real looking skin. It is breathable, buildable, and it provides stunning medium coverage with a demi-matte finish. And it does claim to be free from caking or creasing. I definitely agree with this. It is such a beautiful foundation, and with the coverage, it really does just make your skin look like your skin but better. This foundation does come in 12 shades, and in terms of application, the website does say you are just supposed to blend into your skin with fingers, brush, or sponge, and you can build it for your desired coverage. Okay, so I just applied the Clove Hallow liquid skin tint, and I think the color is a really great match for me. I'm really happy about that. The finish is really beautiful, and the coverage, I did put quite a bit of the product on. It's looking more on the medium end in my opinion. It's not emphasizing any of my pores, and it really is blending in with my skin really nicely. Upon initial application, feels super lightweight, and so far, so good. Alright, so moving on to concealer, I have the Clove Hallow Conceal and Correct Concealer in the shade 01. This is supposed to be a creamy yet lightweight concealer that is buildable to a medium coverage, and it is supposed to be free from flaking, breaking, or caking. You can use this product under your eyes, on any redness, blemishes, and if you have any hyperpigmentation. In terms of application, it does say you are just supposed to simply dot the product wherever needed, and then you can blend it in with your fingertips, brush, or sponge. So far, I think the product is really blending out nicely with my brush here. The coverage is nice, and it doesn't seem to be too drying or too wet and greasy. It just gives a very natural skin-like finish. Alright, so I have the concealer blended out under my eyes. I think the coverage is really nice. It doesn't seem to be settling into any of my lines yet. However, so far so good for the concealer as well. It has great coverage, definitely medium coverage. I see just a teeny tiny bit of my dark circles peeking through. However, that's pretty typical for any concealer that I use. It was really easy to blend and it is super moisturizing so far. So moving on to bronzer, I do have the Clove Hallow bronzing powder. What I really love about this is that it is a great sustainable option because it comes with the powder kind of separate from the compact so that you can save the compact and just refill the powder whenever you run out. In terms of the bronzer itself, this is a lightweight blendable bronzer that is made with natural minerals for adding gorgeous depth and warmth to the skin. As you can see as I apply it, it is really beautiful. I'm really loving this bronzer on first application. It is just really warming up my skin and giving me a natural sun-kissed glow. In terms of the color, I would definitely say this is more on the warmer side of bronzers. It's definitely not on the cool end. It's not too warm or too orangey for my skin tone, and it's not too cool to where it's going to look muddy. It just looks really natural. The powder is smooth. It was easy to blend. It is really gorgeous. Okay, so for blush, no, I'm not holding nail polish. This is actually Clove Hallow's Hydra Tint Serum Blush. I have mine in the shade Nakey, which is a mid-tone peachy nude. This is a lightweight blush serum that is infused with meadowfoam oil and hyaluronic acid. And how you apply is you can either just use the brush applicator straight from the bottle to apply to your cheek, or you can just use a stippling brush like I did here. I kind of put a little bit of product on the back of my hand and used it kind of like a paint palette, and I'm just stippling the product in here, and it is applying so beautifully. It looks, as you can see, like a natural, youthful flush. It comes in 4 really beautiful colors, and this is such a cool concept for blush. I've never seen a serum blush before, but I am really into it. Okay, so this HYDRATINT is really beautiful. It is super easy to apply. I just have a stippling brush that I use for all of my cream blush products. The packaging is definitely different it applies very lightly, which I liked, especially with this brush. I think that helped, but it was also really buildable as well. I could blend it out really easily and just create a very natural flush. I'm loving this shade. It is just a very neutral yet natural blush shade. This HYDRATINT is a really cool concept and is a really beautiful blush product. Alright, so moving on to highlighter, I have the Clove Hallow Hydra Glow, which is a multi-purpose luminizing serum infused with meadowfoam oil and hyaluronic acid. And this product will leave your skin glowing from the inside out, and that is for sure. Just look at this. Wow, it's so gorgeous. You can mix this product into your moisturizer or primer, and you can also add it into your foundation, so really versatile. What I'm doing here is obviously adding it as just a traditional highlighting product. It is so beautiful. This is in the shade Galaxy, which is an iridescent peachy pink. Wow, I think you can see how gorgeous this liquid highlighter is. I just blended it out with one of my Eco Tools dense makeup brushes that is specific for cream blushes and highlights and things like that, and I think it just applied beautifully and it just looks so natural. It is not glittery at all. This kind of pinky highlight is so beautiful. I love this. For eyeshadow, I'm going to be using the Clove Hallow Sunrise Pressed Pigment palette. It has 4 shimmers and 2 matte shades that can be combined together to create endless looks. I'm starting out here with the lightest shade. It doesn't provide shade names for the palette, so I'm just going to have to describe it by color. These powders have an antioxidant complex of rosemary, rice bran, and sunflower extracts that helps to soothe and protect the delicate eye area. These shadows are super blendable and definitely buttery soft. The pigment is also really gorgeous. So to start in my transition shade, I am using this beautiful kind of orangey terracotta shade to just blend into my crease. Next, I'm going to be adding this warm, deeper brown to the outer V of my eye, and then I kind of like to drag it into my inner crease. So wherever my crease has that kind of fold, that's where I like to drag it into kind of right where my pupil starts. And this helps to give the eye look a little bit of kind of drama and dimension. Next, I'm going to add this gold shade to the inner and middle portion of my lid to kind of give it a little bit of shine. The shimmer shade is really beautiful. I did wet my brush a little bit to just give it a little bit extra oomph. Now that I've added the gold shade to my lid, I do want to go back in and kind of feather in the deeper brown shade to just make it look a little bit more diffused and to blend out any harsh lines. And then I'm going to go in with the lightest champagne-y shimmer shade on the top row of the palette and kind of add it to the very middle of my lid. This again just helps for a little bit extra dimension and shine. Really pretty. And as always, I am blending throughout my entire eye look application to help everything just kind of all come together, and then you can always go back in and feather other shades in to make sure you're diffusing out any lines as mentioned. It just really helps to make a more cohesive and really beautiful look. Lastly, I am just adding a little bit again of that very light champagne shade to the inner corners of my eye, and I'm also adding it to my brow bone. Wow, these colors are so gorgeous. So before I go ahead and throw on some mascara and eyeliner and lashes, I just want to call out how much I like these eyeshadows. I think I was able to create a really beautiful look. They are really smooth, blendable, and really beautifully pigmented shadows. And last, but certainly not least, I have the Lip Velvet here in the shade Uptown. This is a deep neutral with red undertones. I am so obsessed with this lip product, as you will hear me rant on when I'm done applying it. This is one of Clove Hallow's best-selling products, and I can definitely see why. This is a liquid to matte lipstick that dries down to a comfortable budge-proof finish, totally true, that lasts through a long workday, date night, or girls' night out. It is infused with coconut oil, shea butter, and vitamin E. This formula is just so nourishing, comfortable, budge-proof as mentioned, and it is just what you want out of a liquid lip for sure. Wow, this color is so up my alley and so gorgeous. It was literally one swipe color and it is completely opaque. It does look like it is going to dry down to a full matte, and it is really comfortable so far and super lightweight. Again, this color is just so good. Okay, so that completes this almost full face look using Clove Hallow products. Wow. Truly and honestly, I am blown away as to how well these products performed. My favorites are definitely the Hydra Glow and this Lip Velvet. They are just so gorgeous, just really, really chic and beautiful formulas. I can just tell that I'm really going to love wearing these products on a regular basis. So with that being said, I first and foremost just want to again say thank you so much to Clove Hallow for sending me their lip velvet, their liquid skin tint, and their bronzer. These were really beautiful products, and I'm so appreciative to have had the opportunity to review them today. I also want to encourage you as my viewers, if you have any comments or experiences with Clove Hallow, let me know down below what your favorite product is. And with that being said, I just want to say thank you so much for taking the time to view today's video. I really appreciate your viewership. Clean Green Being has new uploads every Sunday and Wednesday, so if you haven't done so already, be sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell notification icon below so that you can be notified of all of our future uploads, and I will see you on the next one. Thanks, guys. Tomorrow.